Hi everybody, I'm Ian Slater from Typhoon Legacy Company, and I really want to give you guys an update on what's going on. It's been a while since I've done a video, and we've got some more stuff coming down the pipe, a couple good podcasts coming that we've been working on, and we're actually taking the opportunity while we're working on the podcasts and using the lighting setup that we have here, thinking that it would be a good idea to update you guys on the status of the project and basically everything that's gone on. There's a lot of people that have joined in the last couple of years that might have seen what we were doing, the monocoque and the Merlin engine for the Sabre and all that good stuff, but maybe haven't gone back far enough to follow up and see exactly what's going on with other aspects of the project that are always ongoing as well. So we're starting here at the radiator fairing. This was actually the first chunk of airframe that I started working on, and I've paused it because I don't want to finish it until we have the mating component, which is the cockpit section. So right now it's basically all the design work is done, all of the forms have been completed. The components, a lot of the main components have been started anyway. The fixtures been designed and produced obviously, and we're really at the point where once we have that mating surface we can start assembling them together. So it's a pretty iconic component of the Hawker Typhoon, and it's beautiful to see the shape and the size of it when you stand beside it. Moving on a little bit here, we've got, this is our Napier Sabre 7. This was the trade item for the Rolls-Royce Merlin that we rebuilt. That was quite an undertaking. It took us almost 3 years. Most of my work on the airframe stopped, although the research and the development of the project didn't stop at that time. But it was halted to see the success of the Merlin build so that we could acquire this Sabre 7. The engine aspect of JP843 is still under development, and I can't give you too much information on exactly what's going to be the end result, but I can say that the intent for this project is to see a Napier Sabre power a Hawker Typhoon in the air, and that's what we're working towards. So this is going to be a big aspect of that. There's more to come on the Sabre development. It really is a project on its own. But right now my focus is actually on the monocoque section, which is what I started just prior to the Merlin, I suppose. It's a huge amount of development as well. All of these things take a lot of research and work to put the information together before we can make the first component. But right now, with the Merlin gone, we're able to get into a return to work and some really good progress on the monocoque section. This is the forward monocoque, so that the cockpit starts right here. Basically, the pilot's seat is right in this area. You can see we've just, for visual effect, we've put the canopy on. This is what would be the open position of the canopy if the aircraft was on the ground. So pilot, canopy, his armor plate would be here, and you can see a footstep and a handhold where the aircraft's wing would be here. So it's sitting much lower, but it's really starting to take shape. The skins have been fitted. I'm doing some of the internal structural work on it now, and I hope to document a lot of that stuff on videos that will be upcoming. For now though, it's taken the absolute beautiful shape of the Hawker monocoque section for the Typhoon, and is really something to see when you walk into the shop here. In addition to the monocoque section, we're always working on a couple other areas of the aircraft at the same time to make sure that we can kind of jump off to another topic if need be, if we're held up on anything. Right now the intent is actually to finish the monocoque section and be able to transition into the cockpit build, which is a point of a fundraiser that we've been working on here. I'm sure a lot of you know that we do a great deal of the work in-house, but there are some very special services that are beyond our capabilities and we need to raise funds for them. This is one of them, and that's the main spar fittings on the Typhoon. There's 8 main spar fittings that build up the foundation of the cockpit, and we need those before we can move to the next step. They're currently being machined. We have a little bit of money left to raise for it, and if you're able to donate, please head over to our website at typhoonlegacy.com and help us out. As soon as we get those, we can start building up the rest of the fixture and putting the cockpit section together that'll eventually mount with the monocoque section. Lots of Typhoon progress going on, guys. We've got a lot of components already built, a lot underway, and things should start happening pretty quickly here. Until next time, stay tuned for a bunch of great podcasts that we've been working on with Brad Hodson, and possibly some new videos from me coming up in the future on exactly what I've been doing with the monocoque section. Till next time, guys, take care.